Nation. We're in Power Field, a mile high here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. On the Titans sideline, there's head coach Brian Callahan. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. We're Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And we're off on EA Sports. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Fields flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Here's the moment this fan base has dreamt of since this pick was announced. Their #1 pick, savior of the franchise, captaining their offense in Week 1. The expectations are spot high, maybe even unrealistic to a degree. But the future is undoubtedly bright with him right at the center of your team.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Taking a deep shot here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. They're left with fourth down here.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. It's only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How many starts this campaign, though? How you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than.
Nick's trying to sneak it. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Nick's cook out wide, complete. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Finds him over the middle. This gets forward to around the 29. Monty Hooker with the tackle. And the Titans opted for a 50B, a nickel set, 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Nix to throw again. Finds him on the crossing route. Down to the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 60 yards. That's another Denver Broncos. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, John.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. J.K. Dobbins Titans with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, it's Pollard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They're on the counter to Pollard. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It's a gain of 6. And the Titans first down.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. From the gun, it's Ward. He lost it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Here comes the Titans punting unit. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving it backwards through the 9.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Completed over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Ward off the play fake. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's Combs. Hits the rookie out of Stanford. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down. From the gun. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown to check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on 1st down in the red zone.
Another try following the sack. And he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Guy gets the extra point to go. And the Titans tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. He gets it on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
Has him on the quick hitter. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Arden Key there for the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
3rd down. Here's Nix. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
1st and 10 at the 30.
They're set up at the 35 now. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 6.
Drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Now here he goes. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos hoping to break this tie before the half. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Nix from the gun. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This one from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Taken down back at the 30-40-yard line.
Ward's going to throw here on third. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Oh, the defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and the punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. First down throw here for Ward. Searches, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the set. Ridley makes the grab downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get some late points and the lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
14. Broncos 10.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock. 55 seconds left in the half. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
A 6-yard pickup.
Second and 3. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
15 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Now Knicks. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. Taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Once more, it's Knicks. It's him on the in route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now they face second down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw again. Knicks. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Broncos.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Kyler Murray. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Cardinals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Devon Achane. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And oh, it's the former Jet off a tumultuous stay with Gangrene, Aaron Rodgers. He's going to look deep and find his receiver. 30-yard touchdown. And here's the scoreboard in the early window of the last week of the regular season. What I wouldn't give for an Octobox right now. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
On first down, it's Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 48-yard line.
From the 48. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate, you've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down. At the
From the 19. Brought in right side. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
That's another Denver Broncos.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2.
Touchdown.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Broncos 17. Titans 14.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Right back to Pollard. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Bruce Sanders that time on the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, a run with Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they get out 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The Broncos are ready to go, and we'll get a look at receiver Marvin Mims. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Nix with it on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
A gain of 7.
Shotgun hand off to Harvey. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's going to go down right along midfield strike. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle to Harvey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far. Number 7 on this drive, but they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Here's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. Jukes out a one stop. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another down.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This, our last play of the quarter.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Taking this to Harvey. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and
throwing here, Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. His first kick was good, and his second looked from 35 yards away. Cracking it for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Ward off the play fake. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4
From the 39. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. trying to force one through there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Nix. Jump off Popeye's back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Off the play fake, here's Ward. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Handoff running right, Pollard. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The shotgun, it's Ward. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg for him. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Harvey, incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 32 on the play. The Broncos will have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Runs quickly out to Sutton. And they take him down right along the 30. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 4 brings up
back to throw it. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, those are the moments they live for.
This makes it up to the 25. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 8. He's got a man left. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. This is Ridley working the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Titans losing by 9. First and 10 here. Ward. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
A 41-yard gain. 1st down, Tennessee.
Again, Ward going to the air. Out left, and Lockett makes the ground. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
And the Titans' 1st down.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. Saw Wade hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the gun, it's Ward. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
That one connects. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th.
Desperation time here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Titans cut the lead down to just 2.
Titans 21.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. Oh, baby, there it is, Brock. They come up with the kick, and now a field goal can win this game.
This is the chance they worked so hard to set up, and against all odds, they've got to this point. Time to buckle down now and pay off all that effort with an improbable victory.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
The 43-yard line.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
They look to throw it. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Now to throw. He's able to hit Ridley. Complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3.
Setting up to pass. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. It's a 38-yard look here. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. It connects down the sideline. He's going to wind up out of bounds, so a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. No, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.